Not allowed inside his services, but Amanda Barron was there at the funeral today, and undeniably, Amanda, a very emotional time that isn't easy for anyone to go through.
No, Jessica, and it was clear once again that firefighting is truly an extended family. Most of the people who were in today's service didn't know Donnie Adkins, but they didn't need to because his brave actions spoke to the man he was. More than 130 emergency units outside set the scene for a sea of blue and white uniforms inside to honor a man who went knowing there were people's lives in danger. Fire Chief Marty Blankenship from Glasgow said, "We left with a 5-man crew. We didn't come home with 5. Adkins braved floodwaters on March 13th, and before his boat capsized, he didn't just save one life that day, he saved many. He helped rescue 15 people. Governor Joe Manchin told mourners it's easy to be brave from a distance, and he thanked them for going into harm's way. State Fire Marshal Sterling Lewis believes Donnie is now a member of the most prestigious brigade. He thanked Donnie's family. Without you sharing time, he could not have done that. To his comrades at the Glasgow Volunteer Fire Department, he said, "You tighten those bonnets down and return to what you do best. I think that's what Donnie would want you to do." But what Donnie's father wanted was for everyone there who has children, grandchildren, to turn and give them a big hug, saying you never know from one minute to the next. The tearful father went on to say, "To be truthful, wish it could have been me instead of him."
I'm trying to talk to
Funeral goers today heard a letter from one family who said that Donnie is truly a hero to them. He rescued the Weaver family that Saturday when he went out in those dangerous floodwaters. Now, beyond his work as a volunteer firefighter, Donnie loved planning annual Easter egg hunts, and that really gave his family something to smile about when they sat through that service today. He also loved mountaineer sports, and we heard time and again today, Jessica, how children flocked to him, especially his own 2 boys. He also had other children in his life that were very special to him.
Amanda, thank you. Sadly, during all of this, Donnie's mother had to be taken out of the funeral on a stretcher. She was taken to the hospital. We don't know her condition tonight.
The honors for Donnie Adkins did not end with his funeral. Dispatchers gave one final call over the scanner for the fallen firefighter.
Last call for firefighter Donnie Adkins. Made the ultimate sacrifice.
Donnie Adkins was 32 years old.
May God bless you.
Honoring Adkins went far beyond that funeral service today.
Yeah, the traditional ceremonies for a fallen firefighter were carried out throughout the afternoon. News Channel 3's Carrie Jones explains why these services are a way of showing respect.
Our hearts were broken. To replace him, it's never going to happen. He's irreplaceable. The fire service truly lost a hero.
A hero who received his proper honors. Dozens of departments from across the state made the trip to Kanawha County to pay tribute to Donnie Adkins, including firefighters from Rand, where he got his start.
He always gave it his all. He loved what he did. But this day and age, a hard-to-find kind of guy.
For his fellow volunteers at the Glasgow department, this tragedy is still sinking in.
The day of the incident, I kept saying, well, where in the world's he at? Where in the world's he at? I know he's sitting down on the bank griping because these cigarettes got wet and just waiting on us to come get him. But as the days went on, days went grim.
Atop a fire truck, Donnie's casket was taken to his final resting place. On the way, people from the community came out to pay their final respects, all knowing he paid the ultimate price to protect families threatened by high waters.
It's an honor to know them. I can't imagine how it would have been if I would have been in a tree or in an attic waiting for that angel to come and get me, waiting for somebody to save me and my babies. You know, and here he came and he took a chance just to, you know, to help someone. There's not a doubt in my mind he's an angel in another place.
God has a purpose. God has a reason. There's reasons that we can't answer, that someday when you step across that threshold, you'll know the reasons why.
On the way to the Kanawha Memorial Gardens, where Mr. Adkins was laid to rest, the procession made several stops. One near the East Bank Fire Department, and then Cedar Grove, and finally his own department in the town of Glasgow. At each of those stops, the fire whistle was blown in Donnie's honor. HealthNet also made a flyover at the cemetery.
The state of West Virginia honored Adkins today as well. Governor Joe Manchin ordered that the state flags be lowered to half staff at all state buildings. Those flags will remain lowered for the rest of the day.
Now, more Charleston.